Hi there, my name is Shruti Davaluri. Today we'll be walking through Darcy, who's our AI companion that can help you perform all of the financial analysis required for real estate transactions. Now, Darcy can be used by real estate investors, realtors, or a number of different people. Today we'll be walking through specifically how Darcy can be used for realtors. And first we're going to start with a quick demo of Darcy, and then I'll walk through why you shouldn't use ChatGPT for real estate transactions. And I'm happy to run an analysis for you if you reach out to me using the link below. So now let's jump in. Darcy can perform a number of financial analysis, risk analysis, underwriting, and diligence for different types of real estate transactions. This could be single-family home flips, multifamily assets, or even more complicated commercial transactions. And so some of our clients, they might have a lot of data around the property listing, they may have a printout of or a PDF about the property, or they may not have that much information at all. They might just have an address. And so I'll be walking through how those different scenarios can play out. Let's say you do have an appraisal or details or even rent roll data. You can upload that in the platform. Darcy will parse through and find all of the relevant details. You can ask follow-up questions. You can even explain what your preferred financing structure might be. Here I'm walking through what that looks like. Darcy will probably ask me. Will go through and ask me and say, hey, these are the information, this is the type of information I pulled out from the document you uploaded, and here are a few follow-up questions that I would like to understand in order to analyze accurately. Alternatively, you can fill out a more interactive form. And so here we can go through, let's see, this is a Kansas City property, and we can explain whether we want to do an acquisition or rehab, whether you want to do more complicated development, for example, is this a flip or is this a hold investment, and a number of other different preferences on what you're looking at. Now, the cool thing is, if you don't have certain details, let's say you're looking through a hard money loan, or maybe you want to refinance in a few years, if there's some assumptions that you don't have, you can actually use this autofill feature, and Darcy will find relevant assumptions for you. You can also perform all of the math in the UI itself. Now, let's jump ahead. I already ran this Kansas City property earlier, and here we can see all of the financial metrics that Darcy calculates, along with different types of risk analysis, and a lot of our clients like to use the UI. Alternatively, you can even download these reports, these diligence reports that are ready to go right away, and include a number of important assumptions and analysis, such as what is the year-over-year cash flow, what is the exit analysis, again, touching on this regulatory risk. Let's say you need a certain amount of permits to perform this type of development you're interested in, along with key next steps. Now, this is great to have a qualitative view of the investment. Alternatively, you can also download a ready-to-go pro forma workbook, which includes all of the inputs and assumptions into the analysis, and also the formulas. The formulas are also included in here as well. And this helps people save a lot of time, so you don't have to create these pro formas from scratch. Trust me, I used to be the one creating these workbooks from scratch, and this certainly saves a lot of time. You can also chat with Darcy and ask certain follow-up questions. You can run through different sensitivity tests. Now, let's say interest rates fall in the next 6 months and you want to refinance. What would that do to your IRR looking ahead? Now, why can't you just use ChatGPT, you might be asking yourself. You can't rely on ChatGPT to do math, and so please don't rely on it to perform your financial analysis for your real estate decisions. Here is an example of me running an analysis on a multifamily in the Houston area in Harris County, and I'm typing in all of the details, the same data that I just typed into Darcy, and I'm asking ChatGPT to analyze it, and so you can see here it comes up with a negative 5.7% IRR. Now, I'm going to copy and paste the same exact inputs and assumptions into ChatGPT again, and wait for a moment. It actually walks through its thought process in a bit more detail, but then comes up with a completely different answer. It comes up with an IRR of 6.4% positive, and so this is why we shouldn't rely on ChatGPT to perform this type of really important financial analysis that is crucial for making wise, informed investment decisions. And so if you're interested in learning more, please reach out. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.